Hey guys, and welcome back to more internet stories. We got a long one coming up, and I'm gonna be trying to keep it clean, but it's gonna be pretty difficult. So get ready for a long one. So be me, when I was 21 years old, finally got an apartment, living alone, heck yeah. I got two hot neighbors, a blonde and a brunette, and this is amazing. So one day I get into the elevator to go to work, and suddenly I hear, "Hey wait, hold the door." Oh my gosh, it's the blonde one, finally. "Hey, how's it going? I'm Anon." She looks me over bottom to top, rolls eyes with a psh. What the heck? Brush it off. She's a bee. Reach bottom floor and say, "Have a nice day." She flips me off while power walking out of the building. Well, this means war. Few days later, get home from work. I'm hungry. I'm gonna make some burgers. I got raw beef and onions and all that good stuff. I'm covered in beef blood, still dirty from work clothes, but whatever, I'll shower later. I'm also wearing latex gloves because I'm freaking weird. So there's lots of noise in the hallway. I sneak a peek. It's the two neighbors with like 8 other people holding the elevator open and being really loud. Screw them. I'm making burgers anyway. 10 minutes elapse. They're still out there. Patties are done, gonna wash up a little. Then suddenly a wild idea. I grab my trash and decide I'm gonna take it downstairs to the trash bin, still looking like I just killed a man. The garbage smells real bad. Yesterday I made chicken. The package reeks. Leave my apartment. They shuffle out of the way. Step in the elevator. "Y'all going down?" Didn't even smile. Maintained eye contact with Blondie. "No, we're good." Toss out the garbage, watch for the group of idiots. They didn't leave. Back to my floor, but there's no one there. Listen to their apartment door, it's dead silent. They took the freaking stairs to avoid seeing me. A few days later, Blondie has a friend over. They're hitting every floor and screaming in the hallway. Escape into elevator as soon as possible. I know this is going on. I know my floor is next. I'm waiting because I've no life. They're in front of my door now. Like a fearless hunter, I wait. I can see them. They're recording it, too. She screams. I burst open my door, completely naked, and I yell, "Are you okay?" Pure shock, they flee, but I'm not done. Run after them, still naked, yelling, "I can help! Come back!" They reach stairwell. I give up, but I've got no life, so I wait. 10 minutes later, they come back. I'm wearing a t-shirt and tighty-whities now. Run after them yelling, "I called the cops! Help is on the way!" It was a lie. She's pale white, says nothing and goes inside. Waited an hour, she didn't leave. But I'm not done yet. Later that night, like 3 a.m., I walk to their door. Gorillas smash their door, screaming as hard as I can. Run back to apartment and wait. They didn't answer. Wait 15 minutes and do it again. Same result. Do this every night for 3 nights. On the 3rd night, cops show up. They knock on my door and ask if I knew anything about the screaming. Tell the cops the girl next door is my ex and she's always trying to get me into trouble. Act real tired. "Officer, I have to go to work in 3 hours. Is there something else I can help you with? This isn't the first time you guys came here to talk to me." He buys it and leaves me alone. Let things chill out for a week, and I see something hilarious posted on B. Piss on a plate, let it freeze, slide under the door. Didn't work out so well. Piss didn't freeze as nicely as I hoped, but I try anyway. No good. Let's try another idea. I piss in a latex glove. Slide the opening under the door and squeeze. Flawless. She comes mashing on my door a few hours later. She's furious. Accuse her of the same thing. Show her my floor where I intentionally spilled some water. She screamed, "Effing a-hole," and storms off. There's still so much more. So the water dies down a little bit. One night my cousin is hanging out, just smoking some greens. He tips over my freaking bong and breaks it. Not to worry, he has some space-age concrete glue. Fixes my bong on the spot. He's a nice guy. I get an idea. I'm willing to bet this would mess up a door lock. The sleuths next door are having a party or something. All I hear is their music. Suddenly, it stops. They all leave. Downtown bar or something. Now is my time to strike. I glued the heck out of that lock. Come 4 a.m. and they're wasted. I've been waiting 'cause I've got no life. "WTF, Sarah? Open the friggin' door." "I'm trying. I think it's the wrong key." This continues for a solid 20 minutes. My sides are finished. Then it happens. My door. Knock, knock, knock. Yes, 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 yes. They're both totally freaking loaded and asked to crash in my apartment. Suck my ding-dong and you can sleep on the balcony. OMG, you're a freaking pig, no. Brunette girl says, okay, but I want the sofa. Now they're arguing in the hallway. This is a blessing. The brunette girl won't do it if Blondie won't join. I'm tired. I don't even say anything. They're still arguing. I just close the door and sit next to the door and listen. They argue and complain and even knock on my door again. I just ignore them. They sleep in the hallway. I win. Sneak over to them and take one of the girls' purse. I didn't take anything. Next morning, the landlord is changing the lock. I stroll on over. Hey, Sarah. How do you know my name? You don't remember? Hand her the purse. Come by again sometime. Her jaw drops. She's pale white, and the landlord is in tears holding back laughter. Time goes by without much incident. They don't want me to see them. But about a month later, Blondie is at it again. She tries to use my gorilla door-smashing screaming game. I invented that game. Let her run and wait, because I live alone and have nothing better to do. Sure enough, she goes for it again. Slowly creeping in, looking back to make sure her door is open and ready for a fast escape. I didn't prepare much, so I improvise. I reach for my largest kitchen knife. She smashes my friggin' door like a rabid hooker on meth. I swing the door as hard as I can. She falls onto the floor inside my apartment. As she falls, I plunge fingers deep into my mouth, vomit all over her. She screams and looks up and sees me, naked as per usual, holding a big giant knife. I yell, F, I'm being robbed, call the police. She screams like a little baby, gagging at the scent of my insides. She runs home, very minimal vomit on my floor. She took most of it, so still a win. Police show up an hour later. She claims I assaulted her. Officer, haven't we met before for the exact same stuff? Hey, you're right. You're the working man. That chick still harassing you? Yeah, man, I'm losing sleep. I need my job. This is bullcrap. I understand. Have a good night, sir. He goes to her apartment. I didn't manage to hear what they said, but I did hear her scream at the cops a little bit. Something like, he's a freaking maniac! Or similar, I don't remember. Cops leave the building. I peek out my door and she's in the hallway crying. We make eye contact. I lick my lips and blow a kiss. She storms off inside her place. You know, I've never intentionally vomited on somebody before that. About 3 weeks go by, and I haven't seen her. I think she takes the stairs now. I have a few friends over, playing video games, smoking greens, good times. The sleuths are having a party, and I swear they've got the speakers up against the wall or something. We can't even have a conversation at a reasonable speaking level. I did my best to ignore them, but I had enough. I decide to play Mr. Nice Guy. So I write on a note. It reads, the party doesn't need to stop, but people need to sleep. Keep it chill and drop the volume, please. Or something like that. Roll a decent joint, put it in a bag, pin the note and the bag onto her door, knock and return to my place. Their music gets louder. Not even a little bit, like they cranked it full blast. I'm furious. Walk over to their door, the joint is gone. Get on all fours and smell. Yep, they're smoking my joint. Well, what the heck do I do now? Friend has an idea. Wait here, guys. He leaves and comes back with a suitcase. Inside is, and I swear I can't even make this up, Viking costumes. What the heck do you need these for? Skyrim LARP. So my friend is kind of a weirdo too, but I'm game. We play dress up like freaking children, but I'm kind of high, so whatever. There's 4 of us, and we knock on their door. Brunette answers. Friend is in front, and he's down to mess some stuff up. Bursts into their apartment. We all raid it. There must have been 15 people in there, and the speakers are against the wall. Viking battle cry from each of us. Start smashing the speakers. For Alduin, for Dovahkiin! Think we broke the speakers before some guy grabs me and tries to punch me in the face. Shove him down, and we make our way to the door. They got us blocked. I push fingers into my throat and gag. The blondie shouts, "Eb, he'll do it! He'll do it! Oh my!" They let us through. Before we leave, Fren shouts, "Skyrim belongs to the Nords!" They didn't retaliate. The music didn't stop, but it was finally at a reasonable volume. Okay, that is quite the ending. I'm not entirely sure I could say either of those won that, but I mean, it was fun nonetheless. So, hopefully you guys are enjoying these stories. Go ahead and give me a subscribe if you want to hear more, and I will talk to you guys next time.